Ciao, nice people! Welcome to the stream. Yes, we are back on being on RPG Maker. Let me full screen. Here it is. Okay, here's my car. Oh, there's Fado. Hi, Fado. Wait, I didn't even look in chat. Fado just randomly spawned. Hello, Fado. Welcome. Hi. Look at it. You're in the game. Let me try fork. And I should move to the fork. Okay. Also, the fork does not have a hitbox, so... no, it has a hitbox. So I move near it. I wonder if something will change if I... make it oh wait, it's already transparent. I think it's based on the type of movement I set up. I think it's... to be fair, I think we should have like a forward movement at the end of the sequence. So the character ends up on top. Though not really, because if I tag Fado, sorry Fado for tagging you, but if I tag Fado, I will move on top of him. So why not on the fork? I don't know how this works. I haven't seen any of those streams. Well, look at this. We your avatar, it's this one. You have some puffy cheeks. We implemented the code now to have an avatar. Oh, there's Danny. Hello. Hi, Danny. Oh yes, our team is assembling. We programmed a lot of things. First is we save the characters, so your avatar is saved. To be fair, it's generated based on your username, so it's not random. So I can replicate it, but that's why I don't save the avatar, but I save if you reroll it. I think there's a reward now, right? Reroll avatar. That I'm not suggesting to spend since it's all in testing, but it's not even working. It's not even working. Did I change? No, I think I got scammed. I think I got scammed. Let me try again. Okay, something is wrong, and it's not with my word map. Wrong reward. I told you not to spend it. Nothing happened. Don't worry, I'm gonna reimburse your money if I found where. Never mind. Here it is. Just for this once. Oh wait, it's not this one. Never mind. You got scammed. Sure, though, we're gonna go with a waifu Russian roulette, huh? Okay. I roll for a wife. Ah, wait, I thought I redeemed both of them. Sorry, I... That's what got me confused. Okay. Then let's go on the waifu. Let's see. Well, on TikTok, unfortunately, I will not do it because I don't have implemented the safeguard. But look at here. Look at your TikTok. You have the beautiful Yanfei in the background. Could you ask for more? Okay, let's see. And we get Lycitia again, and she's eating a cake. Oh, of course, she's eating a cake. The thumb position is pretty weird, though. What is this? What is this on the thumb? That's the thumb. Though this picture is not recent, so I don't think it's AI. Still, it's weird. Okay, we're gonna get a bonus one. Hello, Lolo. Welcome to the stream. Just a quick saluto. Look at you, Lolo. You're in chat. You're here now. You're in the game. I still need to go with the redeem of the waifu Russian roulette. I'm sorry. Let's see. We have Lazy again. I think this is borderline safe. Also, this is adult Lycitia, so everything is fine. A little thick, if you ask me, though. Huh. Okay. Waifu redeem is over. Time for the serious stuff. Okay. So the plan is, hey Wind Raider, what did they come on? Nothing. We got a waifu Russian letter DM. Oh, Fado, did you trigger the goblin? No. Okay, here's the fight. To be fair, I want to change to work on the fights now. First, we need to add an extra party member because Wind Raider is not here because we have a maximum of 4 party members. Also, if you type in chat a move you have, which you can't know, so that's a little unfortunate, you will cast it in battle. I want to change though that you don't auto attack, but you charge your bar, and when you type, it goes with a basic attack, unless you specify a specific skill, like nuke. Did I write nuke? No, wait. Nuke. Also, I should definitely find a plugin to have the game running in the background while I alt-tab. But Visu Stella messes up everything! Everything! I'm not using Visu Stella for the background running. So I don't get it. Nuke. I don't know if nuke is enabled for everyone. I think nuke is admin rights. I should finish the work on the widget, so you can see from Twitch what you can use. Also, let's see. Wind Raider. Okay, here. We also have Wind Raider avatar. Where is everyone? I should add more spawn points, maybe. Nobody spawned in the bottom side, even. You know what? Yeah, we can add more spawn points. It's simple, we just need to put a 6-7 number around. Rigorously 6-7, otherwise it doesn't work. Of course it doesn't work, why should it? Why should it work? Okay. Would be cool even to do something like if we close the game and we reopen it, we keep them. We keep the avatars. Oh, here's Heroic Zephyr, hello, welcome. How it's going? A test redeem. I suppose I need to get rid of the test redeem. Fork. Ah! Yes, by typing the name you move in that specific point. Though I don't get why the avatars is not moving on top of it. You find a fork on the ground. Fork. We go to the fork, sure. We go make a party at the fork, yeah! Oh yeah, go with explosions. Left? I should also keep the movement. Why not? I think I should. Also now we have Heroic Zephyr even here. Here you are. Oh, you're identical. You're identical to the avatar. I don't think it's intentional, but no, don't trigger the goblin. Okay, we're gonna nuke the fairy. Any reference to Fortuna Street is purely casual and unfortunate. Here it is, oh, the explosion. I think it will also trigger in the map. Let's see. Ah, not anymore, huh? I have 4 days off. 4 days off! Wow, that's a luxury. You're in vacation. Oh, here's the nuke. Here's the nuke. Ah yeah, if you write explosion in chat, it will make an explosion in game. Just to add the extra Twitch interaction. Oh, the incredible stuff. Yeah, here we go. Those are also free. You don't need to pay channel points. Oh, that's a steal. Dragon is not an enemy here. So the plan for today... maybe we should work on those battles, right? To add extra party member and stop the bar so it doesn't auto-attack. Fight Goblin. I think you just need to type Goblin. Too bad the Goblin is covered by all the text boxes. Jump. Oh, you're giving me a lot of ideas. We should make like a directional movement, the jump. Just to make the extra feature, you know. Oh no, he's going for the Goblin! He's going for the Goblin! Okay. Let me nuke the Goblin. I'm the first one? No. Oh, wait! You got with the nuke first, never mind. Wait. Ah, it saved your nuke from before? Ah, so there's a buffer of moves. I think we should delete the buffer of moves when we start a new battle. With a lot of things to note down. Shame no hack command. I'm gonna hate that as well, you know. You're giving me ideas. So let's note them down before I forget them. So. Ideas. Hug. What else do we need? Well, I want the PvP, but it's for much later. I don't think it's easy to make. It needs to run in the background. Today we're gonna try 5+ battlers. And ATB stops. No auto attack. Okay, I think this makes it better. Okay. And if we have time to spare, we can also add the hug. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm gonna close. I wish to leave this in the background, but it doesn't run if it's alt-tab, unfortunately. So, for the integration, first we need to... Let's see, should we make a new plugin? Just to keep something in order. We can... this one. We can have... Twitch... Fight! Nuke. That's the full name. Okay, we don't need any of these. And we are gonna start by... First we are gonna transfer what we had on the battle before. We didn't do much for battle. First, maybe we just did the buffer of attacks, which we can just keep from this main plugin. Let me see. Oh, I forgot to check the other chat. My bad. So, add party members. There's something here for the skills, the moves. So, to find it quickly, it's where we write a message and it puts it in the buffer. Here, check for user casting skill. We can just move it this entirely on the battle system. Okay, here. This one checks if we type a name of a skill in chat and we use it. We made this last time, so we don't need to check on the function again. And we have another one, maybe. Yes, the one that changes the behavior of the auto battler. So, also we have here global skills we can use. Yes, reminder, you can type defend and you will also protect. Would be cool though later to have a protect command to protect someone else. And the move that everyone can use is 36, rock. Okay, reminder for the future, this is a test skill you can use, rock. So we have here the item use, skill use. Okay. Those belong in the battle system section. Now we need the last thing. We had something that manages the auto battler. Because how you fight in the game is managed by an auto battler. The avatars by default attack. Because they are set as auto battlers. And I build on top of that. I need to first find when I made it though, where I did it. Probably here, right? Data to server, new user, movement, user moving. Battle to update, this one, right? No, this is different. This is a counter that connects to the server during the battle. Body change, no, message from chat. It's not here. It's somewhere else. Did he do anything else? Common bay? No. Character may, cam control. Custom auto commands maybe? Ah, wait! This is already something for the battle. I think we can separate them still. No, no, this is the one for battle. Never mind. We're moving everything here. Too bad. We need to keep some order though. So. Skill check. It's this one. Can use skill, can use item. Nice. I should give items to the chat, right? Well, we had a shop for a reason. Okay, here is the skill check. Now, the core of the thing is this one. Make auto battle action. This is by default on an auto battler. But if the character already has an action, which we should save. We should save not in a buffer, but in the actor itself. Where do I define it? Ah, okay, no, I initialize it when I don't need it. Actor object. Okay, I think it's a little confusing how I structured it though. Maybe I could make some order even. Would be cool. Let me increase the audio, because it's definitely not loud enough. A little louder? Ah, it's kind of some music. Kind of. Okay, we're gonna improve the buffer of the skills later. First, let's walk one step backwards. This one is for choosing which action the player does. First though, we need to wait before they do an action, right? Let's look for it. Oh, it's scenes. No? Windows. Objects. Aha! Okay. This is the function that I overwrote. And this one is the step backwards. It's the one that calls the function. We need to find the thing that says, okay, it's your time to act now. I don't know how it works though. I think we should make one extra step backwards. Make action. Who calls this thing? Also, we have butler and actor, right? Ah, wait, because this can be confusing. The game actor calls the same method from the other class. I hope it's not confusing. I wonder if we can keep someone by not making him act. Let's see. What if I make something like return? So nobody does anything. How would it work? Let's see. Okay, no, you just lose the turn. That's bad. I want them. Maybe I should check one step backward, because make action maybe assumes already you like it also elaborates the end of the turn, which we don't want. Then I should look it elsewhere. What do you call? What calls make action? This make action, for example. This is for the enemy though, we don't need it. Member of community prototype make action. Why there's too many of those? Why can't you make different names? I need to find something that calls for them. Like this one calls the game butler, but something calls game actor make action. Game enemy. This one calls game butler, but from a game enemy. I'm a little confused. Well, there is something that calls, like, you can notice there is a make action that calls another make action. Maybe this one is the one that calls everything? Like, you can see it's doing something like this can input. And so if you can... wait! If you can input, it means the character... You choose the move for the character, like a normal RPG. Maybe this is what we want. What if we do something like... we set it to undecided and we return? It should... keep the bar full with a different color. Okay, not a different color, but we're close. You can see the bar is full. Which is just all we need. Oh, this is seems a little complex though. What if we set instead to waiting? We'll get a... What's the difference even? Does it even have a difference? Ah, the avatar is not moving anymore. Undecided, maybe we keep the animation, which maybe is a little better. Okay, yeah, let's keep the animation. I don't know the difference though, maybe we can keep both of them. Okay, undo. Okay, oh no, wait, let's not undo too much. Okay. So first I'm saving this thing, just in case I need it later. Okay. And now we see if we can do something with this. Like, what caused this move? Update TP auto battle. I see, this is exactly what we need, right? Well, instead this thing is... TPB, I don't know what TPB stands for. TPB, TP bar. Ah, TP bar, sure. What do we need with this? Let me check again what I do, because this part is a little more clearer, but I lost information of what we did before. I think we just need this of the auto battle. If TB turn end, what is this? What if? Well, we are gonna still keep it. And start PB turn is I don't know what it is for. Hopefully we don't need it. Okay, maybe we don't even need this. And we want just this instead. But if we say like nothing, I think we will get the same result. Do we? Yeah, we get the same result, awesome. Would be good to see the bar full with a different color, but that's a minor thing. Okay, now instead of just not having it, because it would be kinda awkward, we can instead make a condition, or keep it in the condition. We're gonna make the condition inside just to be sure. So, we need to check if that actor, which is a game butler, wait. Game butler, Let me, just to be sure. Sign into the console with. And hopefully we need to stop this, so we are still gonna make the action. So it doesn't spam the same letter every time. Okay. Console. Did not work. Did I even save? Oh well, as long as it logged, it's fine. Did we change the rest? Did we save here the change? Let's undo everything. Okay. Oh well, still. This is what we need. Ah, it logs the game actor. Not the butler, so it's even better. Though it logs the information of the battle, never mind. So the thing we need is the ID. Here, actor ID. And from this we can detect which user it is. And get all the information from it. I closed the window. I needed the name. I think it was underscore actor ID. Like with uppercase I. So what we need is to first get actor ID. I think it was written like this. And from the actor ID we can assume we can get who was doing it. And who is doing it? Where am I? Here. We have the entire class. All the information of every user is saved in this class, which I'm starting to use more and more. So, but we're missing an important thing. The move buffer. Let's see. Skills buffer, sure. Which by default is empty. I think it should only keep one move though. I think we should like let me consider it. I think it's better if it keeps a single move. Though it would be better if it keeps like a maximum of 2 moves at a time, right? So if someone types an attack... no, I think one is better. I think one is better. Just in case, let's keep it an array. But we are doing our best to keep it with a single value. Okay. Another thing we may want when we start battle to reset the thing for every character, but we can do this later. That's all we need, right? Apart from implementing it, of course. Okay, first we need to change how we made the original part. Because we had the... where is it? The buffer, the skill moves buffer somewhere else. Actor object. Ah, we are saving it directly on the actor. Okay, that's okay, but it's better to save it on the avatar, on the Twitch user. Also because it's easier to manage, I suppose. Ha! So instead, we don't even need the game actor data, right? We don't even need to check if it's empty or not. So we need to instead get const user object, which is how do we get a user object? Here. Ah, we already have it. Here, user object. We can just save on that. We don't need this. We can have just user object dot skills buffer push, or I think it's better to Ah, type. Of course, we also need to save the type of the move. I think it's fine. I suppose for elegance we should have a function. Buffer new skill. And skill data. And here we just may save it on this dot skills buffer dot push skills data, and it will be added at the end. If we want to be a little more wait, I would like though that it overrides the new skill, right? At this point we only keep one, right? What's the point in keeping an array if we only want one, right? Well, in case there are extra features later, I suppose, just to keep it clean. Though we want to be sure that there's only one. So we can just have this dot skills buffer is equal to an array with only skill data. Because I was considering maybe in the future we want a boss that forces you to keep a buffer of the move and repeats them, I don't know. So we may want an array instead of a number. Or an object. Okay, that's what it does. So now we just need to have the function buffer new skill. Here it is. Also in this way we can call it whenever in the code, and where we need to change it, we can only change it here for everything, for everywhere. Okay, here we are. Though I'm pretty sure it's used somewhere else. Let's see. Moves buffer. Where is it used? Check if okay, yes. We still have a lot of occurrences we want to change. First, this one checks if a user buffered a move. So we can get if the user set up a move. This is simple. First we just move it in the class. We should make some order here as well. Skills. And here it's the method check if buffered a move. Get action. We can call it buffer new action, sure. As long as we remember to replace it. Okay, this will act a little different. Let me fix it. So if this buffer has a move, this dot skills buffer dot length is more than 0, or in this case if it's equal to 0, we return undefined. Otherwise, wait, it's a little let me okay, another thing I need to consider is if the user typed in chat but didn't select a move, I want them to auto attack. Though we can just save it as a type. So from this we can just have result is this dot skills buffer dot shift. We will get the first action and moves the rest in the front. If it's only one, we get the one. So wouldn't change anything. That should be enough. We don't need any reference. Any reference. it's referencing itself. So let's see where it's called now. Ah, wait. Though someone was calling it. It was check if buffer a move. Okay, I think it's already here. We just to replace this one and we are done, right? So this one gets the current action of the character. Though I realize something. We need to make a check if... No, we made already it. We need to finish the check if the user can use a move. If the user is acting or not. And maybe place a cooldown, because I'm worried it could lag. Though it would check like one at worst, like 100 users every frame. I don't think it's such a heavy task to ask, right? So, here we check the buffer of the move. Not on a function this time, but on a method. So we need to get the user. So, const user object is... How do I get it? Remind me, game. Twitch players get the ID. We just need the ID. How do we get the ID? Okay, yeah, we need to get the user based on the actor ID, not the Twitch ID. Do we have already something like that, or? I believe we have. Get user from event. Maybe we don't. Get... no, definitely not. From name, user list, unspawned user list. We should make the order. Okay. So get it from the ID, get from the name. We need another one. Static get from actor ID. This should be simpler as well, right? Because we need to find a player from the data file. Players file. Wait, what is this? Players file? What is players file? What is this? When I... Ah, no, this is the file of all the players saved into the game. I think it's valid. No, this one is not valid. No. So the actor ID is those one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need to check them one by one. No, we don't need to check them. We need to check the users one by one and see which one has the actor ID that we are looking for. So the player file is useless here. We should then use the get user list. Though this one only gets the list of the names. I want someone that gives all the information. Wait, we can just have Twitch players for each. I think it's better. So we can have Twitch players, container for each user. We make a condition. So, if user dot actor ID is equal to the actor ID we are looking for, then yeah, we found it. Return user. All the entire actor. All the data we need. And it should be right. Let's see. Get from actor ID, and we insert game actor ID. I think it's this one. I believe it's this one. I'm not even sure. How did they call it before? Oh well, we're gonna check later if it's an issue. This actor ID. I think it's just ID, but just to, I don't know, we need to try. Can't wait until someone enters chat with a weird name that makes RPG Maker execute random code from their RAM. I hope it, I don't think it's possible, come on. If it's possible, well, I'm screwed, but like, hopefully what doesn't happen. To be fair, it's the username from Twitch, so I don't think Twitch allows some sort of usernames. Though what you type definitely can... Oh no. Oh no. Should I sanitize the input then? You make a good observation. How would that even work? Let me check real quick, why not? So it all passes through the listener. I think we get it as a string. Always sanitize user inputs. Okay, how do I even check if I didn't sanitize the inputs? Let's see. Because here they are not treated as a string. I don't even know how to check. Like, get donut. What is get donut? I thought it was a website. Let's see if I type some random characters. Honestly, I don't know. I should check how I should sanitize the inputs. Though they're given from Twitch, so hopefully they sanitize them to begin with. I don't know though. Okay, I'm gonna worry about it later. So first we log this, and then we get the user object, and then we need to check if the user object has a next skill. Well, it definitely has. Okay, so we did all of this to get which skill will the user use. First we check if it works. Later, after this, we need to make a step backward though. First we check if it works. Change player items, FAD 111. I don't think it... Well, first I think it just treats it as a string. Unless you put random characters, I don't think it starts recognizes it as a... I don't think it recognizes it as a function. If you don't put weird characters, maybe. Let's see now. Should work as usual? No! It doesn't. Check if buffer the move. Wait. Game actor. Actor ID, it's what I typed. Actor ID. But cannot read of undefined. So it didn't find the character. Interesting. Let's check on the source. The source is I made it no, that's the wrong reference. So we are checking on the Twitch user class. We have get action and especially get actor from ID. And just to be true, we also get custom auto commands, which I should change name. Okay. Now if we get into battle, Goblin. What do you want? Not now. Not now, I said. Ah, this is the movement, okay. Okay. We wait for the move and let's see what happens. So, we get whatever this is. And then we get the Twitch player from the actor ID, which is 1. And now we check for every user container the user that has the actor ID equal to 1. Should be obvious, right? User.actor ID, yeah. Why is this not obvious? User actor ID 1 equal to actor ID 1, so it should return user. Huh. Kinda obvious. Yeah, it's right. We got it. Why is it? Why is it empty? Why is it empty? I literally saw that it returned the right one. Okay, what the hell is wrong with you? Game. Let me try again. Wait, now I realize. I don't decide the randomness. That's why I always spawn in the same point. Because when I spawn a character, it sets a seed of randomness. Let's see. And should return the whole user. Yes, it should. It does. Look at this, it does. Return whatever this thing is. Do it. And it's not there. Maybe I'm very confused. Also, I closed everything. Let me reopen the user class. Okay. Maybe it needs to be outside. Oh yes! Yes! I got this problem before. Return inside a for each leaves the for each but not a function. We need to make a return outside of the for each, otherwise it's messed up. Ah, this music. Oh, you know what? We can do like a return. Right? I think this would work. We make a return of the return. Return of Ilian. It's a return squared of Ilian even. Let's see now. Please. It does crash. I think I should just make it more readable. Just for the sake of the sanity of everyone. So, found user, undefined. If you find the user, the found user becomes the user and we return found user. This sounds more readable. Is it? Goblin time. Should stop the same place, but I change one thing or two. Let's see. Not this one. Okay, okay. Still stops there. Let me see. Now, we are here. We get a user. You found the user. And now, return found user. And this will be returned. Where is the code now? Okay. And user object has it. It's right. Now we need to make if check if buffer the move. And now should be not a function. You know what's not a function? Your face. Maybe I changed the name. I think I changed the name. Get action. Yeah, it's a little simpler. Get action. Okay, that's a little simpler. Okay, now we should work 100% of, well, I would say 95%. Never be sure enough. So we just need to set up now our weight. It works. And I got 6-8 damage. One more, one less. Now we return on this thing. So we work again towards the same thing actually. We get the user object and we get the next skill. Get action though? No, that's not what we need. So, actor ID. Now we get user object based on the actor ID. And then we check if there is a next skill. So, if user object dot buffer, how was it called? Skills buffer. Dot length is more than 0. It means we have a move buffered up. That's how you say it, right? Buffered up. Elsewhere, we don't do anything. Just to be sure, when you use a move, it gets removed, right? Yes, okay. So we only get it once. I kind of want to have a timer, a cooldown, so you don't check every frame. Though we can leave it for later. Okay, now one last thing. I want the basic attack to trigger when you type something in chat. Which is still simple. Because when you type in chat, every time you write, the game receives the message, and we check if the message is a skill. But if it's not a skill, it's still a message, right? So we can make that instead of returning nothing, we still save it. That's what we do here. User object dot buffer new action. This one should be much earlier. Okay. So here we check if the typed message is the name of a skill. If not, it will check if it's an item. If it's not even an item, we just save it as just chatting. So we can make user object buffer a move, which is skill 0, type message. A cool thing would be if you write in chat, whatever you say will be your cry. Even better, wait, what if we... Maybe we should separate them, right? Though I believe we should still save it. I have an idea. Though I don't know how much viable it is. For now, I'm just saving what we can. So, we have this dot messages buffer. The same thing, but with messages. So it should save the last message you write, and I want it to be the battle cry of the character when he attacks. Though maybe it's... Maybe not. I think we can just have it pop up whenever you type. I think it's better. No. I think it's better to pop up right when you type, when you write in chat. So never mind. We set it skill 0, type message. Though also we do not do this if there's already one awaiting, right? If user object dot skills buffer dot length is equal to 0, in this case, yes, since we don't have anything better, we buffer a normal attack. Not because everyone will type suck my balls. Well, free interaction. Free interaction, even better. That's how you get an engaging chat, right? That you can type profanities that will get me banned. Isn't that like enough motivation to type in chat? If that's not motivating you to type in chat, I don't know what will. I might get banned, but was it worth it? Maybe not. Though act first, ask questions later. And I think that's everything. Let's see now. I hope it works. So. A last thing, we kinda want to reset every message when we start battle. No, I think we can have a free attack. For example, Fado gets a free attack, I get a free attack. But now we won't attack anymore. Right, because we lost our skill. No, we didn't. Okay, I'm sorry. 6, nice, 6, 7. Twitch players dot users container. Let's see. Skills buffer is empty? So why are you acting? Let's see, we should check the thing we said before. Let's see. Ah, no, the next one. Please load. Okay. So. Wait, no, this is already a step next. The next step. Ah, okay, here. Get from actor. No, wait, no, this is another thing. This is already what... No. I wanted to stop... here, on this one. Why it's not stopping? Maybe it's called from another function? Maybe another function overrides it. Though I saw it works. Now it triggers. This is on the actor 1-1. It's me, right? No, this is... actor 1, maybe it's Fado. Though it doesn't trigger. And this checks every frame, so we cannot really keep it active. Make auto battle action? No. Wait, but... it did not trigger the other thing. Why? Before it worked wonderfully. We just disable this thing. We just say return. And nobody can act anymore. Never mind. Huh? Why now it's not working? Maybe I need to save Ernie Road. Still, if I do return, it should not make me do any action. Let me see. Okay, what's different now? We literally saw before this was working. We saw before this thing was working. Why not now? Let me check again the thing. Objects? Yeah, that's the thing. I'm just very confused. That's not defined anywhere else, right? It overrides the base one. Update charge time? Oh, there's also cast time. I wonder if it will affect the cast time. Is there even a thing as cast time? Oh yeah, the delay of a move, right? That's implemented by default, I forgot. If alive, check if... update the time, okay. Would be cool like if... No, I want other people to resurrect allies, otherwise one can solo everything. Just I'm very confused. Why is this thing happening? What if I delete everything? If I nuke everything? Maybe I didn't save what happened before. Also I should check why the update avatar is not working. Ah, maybe I get it, because the game needs to be permanently active, right? Also I'm still attacking. Why? I believe it's not going through there. Maybe I should just intercept the other one. This one. Maybe that would make it easier. Working. Now we should not do anything. Okay, awesome. I don't know why before it was working in the other side, but as long as we find a way to make it work. So we don't need this, because it's already in the check. We can get this thing. And keep it separated. So, if there is a move, great. Otherwise, we return. And this other one, not necessary. Die. Now might work. I'm not saying will. You never are sure in life. Well, it's a difference at least. Maybe it's a different class. No, game battler. What's the difference? Needing skills buffer. Huh? Did I type it right? It is. Maybe I did not get the actor correctly. How? Let me try. Let me see. The chat will only be Okay, we are gonna stop here. This is the one, right? Maybe? No, it was the other one. This one. Why is it frozen? Okay. Still frozen, give me a sec. Okay. Now wait for the move, Mr. RPG Waldorf. And I think it happened. Actor ID, with actor ID 1. And I got actor ID, get user object. And we got a user object. Now if the skill buffer has more than 0 length, it's this one. Not. And it's going. So it's fine, right? Now it's checking every frame if it works, but... Huh. After a while it gave the issue. Let's see what the issue is, if that's what I imagine. 111. Right here. Why does it get something that is not here? Maybe because maybe it's trying to get called on the enemy. Could make sense. Let's see. If user object undefined. Wait. If it's not undefined, we do the thing. Otherwise, we console log this. Just to check what the hell. I think it's the enemy turn, though. Let me type the classic AA, like the batteries. Just to be sure, we stop right there, criminal scam. Okay, now. It's the game butler. I suppose it's me, yes. But I didn't say anything, right? Does the message not count? Did the message I wrote not count? Let's see now. Okay, it's still checking if I did something. Let's stop the check. And now, we have the other exit. This is the enemy. Yes, as I suspected. This is the enemy. I think it works like this, right? It won't have an issue. What if we resume? Yeah, it works. Though, let's see if it works if I type anything. Doesn't. Huh. It's fine, we have the game open. We check. So we add it on right here when we type anything. Make auto battle action. No, wait. It was the thing on managing the messages. Check for user casting skill, this one. This manages every message we receive. Also line 6-7. So now if we type in chat, we will trigger that. Yes, here, it got triggered. And we got a message. I should have wrote 6-7 maybe. And here it checks if it's a skill which I don't think so. Or a move, which is not. Now, since it's neither of the two, we will save. Wait. Undefined. Why is skill buffer undefined? It should be length. It's here, it says here, length 0, it's not undefined. Are you kidding me? Look, skill buffer here, length 0. Literally it is. Literally it is. It's not undefined. What's wrong with my world map now? Let me test it here, sure. We can get a 0. No, 1. Oh yeah, I need to type the whole number, right? Twitch players dot get number. Okay. Vald is this. Now if we do Vald dot buffer skills buffer, we get that thing. But if we say counter length 0, that's how it should work. Wait. Oh no. I messed up again, didn't I? It's length, not length. And I messed up more than once, right, here. And it's even easy to remember because the H is longer than the T, right? And I messed up more than once. Okay. Ah, that's why it's not working, maybe? No. I messed up a lot of times. Huh. Did I mess up anywhere else? Just to be sure, you know. Custom auto commands, user class. And the last one, map interaction. No, okay. At least we didn't mess up more than necessary, though we messed up at least 3 times. Now, what were we checking? Oh yes. We were checking if our moves did something. If our messages did something. Let's go. Now, maybe we have a free attack. No? Line 30. Why did I call this thing? Wait. I didn't tell the game what to do if the type of the attack is message. That's the issue. Okay. So, here it's the action we do. So, if the next skill is not undefined, which we get here, if it's a skill, we do stuff. If it's an item, we do other stuff. I think it's item, right? Else, it's a basic attack. Wait, where do I do basic attack? We did not remove it, right? Where was the previous thing where we set up the basic attack? I forgot. I have the GitHub, so we technically have we can see the change. If I updated from previous time. I think I did. Let's see. GitHub, please. Help me. It's on Twitch integration. There's a lot of stuff, huh? Custom auto commands here. It's a little complex to read from here. How do I set up a basic attack? I swear that's the thing I had by default. I can't lose it this easily. So we added a lot of things below. Add an item to the team. Change player items. Buffer the move. Here we check if they buffer the move. If not, I use... Okay, wait. Here. It's already here, right. Okay, here it is. Action set attack. So we set it up here. Okay, and that's it, right? If there is no action, we... Hopefully we should set up like a cooldown or something. Or even a Z... It would be cool to use like the sleeping status, right? On the character if they're waiting for a move. Though that's a very small thing we don't need. It also can become invasive. Goblin time. Now should work. Let's see. We're gonna have a free move. But now we don't have it anymore, right? 68. It is, I'm waiting. So if I type 6-7, he will attack. So we can even strategically wait for the turn. Of course, you have to consider the delay. 6-7! So if I type defend, whenever I want, I will defend. Here. And I protect. 2-7. Defend again. Though, of course, you cannot like play like parries or stuff. So here I'm waiting. And I can say whatever, whenever I want, nuke. That's nice. I wonder if I should make animations faster. No, I think it's fine. Would make it more cinematic even. As long as it's not lagging as the other game. Okay, that's awesome. We did what we wanted to do. Now, we still need to add targets, right? Like attack enemy 1 or 2. Luckily, attack can be just managed as the basic attack. The other thing though I wanted to do today, which is pretty easy, right? We want to add extra party members. Well, easy to do but not to test. How do I test it? I should make a function to spawn test characters. How do I make? I think we should maybe take a random one from the data. Just to avoid... No, I think we can just have actor 1, test 1, 2, 3, 4. And it will be saved, but doesn't matter. I mean, saved in the folder of data. Okay, we may want then a test for that. And it's simple, right? We just need to send data from... I can type here, right? Would it do anything? Maybe if I type... I think if I type in chat. If I type in chat a command, it will automatically add them. Even an array of them. Even better. So let's try. We need to change the array bot. And if you type in chat, where is it? Save message for game here. Let's go straight to this one, why not? Just to avoid to add an extra function call. Okay, it's managed here. So if it's explosion, we do stuff. If it's lowercase message dot includes test, and of course should be from Waldorf maybe, and username dot to lowercase RPG Waldorf, it's me. Then we spawn characters based on the number. How do I get the number? I think we should spawn a fixed amount then. We can do a lot of those. Can I push more than one? I can... Let's do it like this. It's for testing, right? User. We can have the full gang, right? The ID is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. Let's go 8. They should have a different ID, of course. 11. For now, we can go with 5, 6. Why not 6, 7 though? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What else can we add? Kalina, of course. Gop is required. Rhea, but Rhea is also a user that can spawn in chat sometimes. Well, it's another test channel. We can have I don't know, Waldorf. Why not? And a random what? Edinia. What do you want from me? Edinia. The rest might spawn later. Okay. Let's see if it works. Let's close the previous one. Open the new one. Please don't spam my stream again. Okay, now we fixed the thing. And now, let's see. If I say test, it spawns everyone! Everyone is here. Leven is in armor. Kalina. Oh, Kalina is... I wouldn't say similar, but Gop is incredible. We have Waldorf, no? Edinia, kinda RPG. Ah, that's me. Okay. And I didn't see Fazei. Okay. Nice, because now we are gonna try adding more party members. Having more than 4. And imagine also how to place them. Luckily enough, I already did something similar on... That's my exploit keeper. On... let's see. Literally on I exchanged max party butlers. Pam, pam, pam. Can I make like some order here? Battle. Let's see how it works. So we expand party members. Here I made that based on, yeah, this is for exploit keeper. So after a certain point, stuff is different. So if what is value to what is the variable 23? If it's 0. I need to open the game to remember what it was. Say hello to my exploit keeper. Variable 23. Team members. Okay. I don't get why it should not be a switch, but okay. Oh wait, yeah, because it returns the entire length. I'm still confused. Oh wait, it's returns one everywhere anyway, right? Doesn't matter. Max party members. Here we always want to return an unlimited number, I suppose. Let's say 100. Let's see. And this is the logic that spawns actors. That's it, right? Also, the rest is stuff that I made for Exploit Keeper. This became the plugin of small edits. So we don't need all the rest. Background, title, no. Save file, current value. Display, no, that's nothing. Go away. Okay. We just add it. Ah, there's also the number here, but doesn't matter, right? Is this number even used? Not really. Nice, let's see now. If I start a battle, by default, it works. Let's see what happens if I spawn the entire gang. Didn't happen. Did it only return one? The gang is here! Still 4. That's wrong. Max columns. Is this the thing? What happens if I increase it? Maybe 100 is too much, but no, doesn't make sense. It's just a number. Oh, I seems similar. Did they activate the plugin? Huh? Where is it? Did I save? I think I did not save. Oops. Let's see now. Also, the last thing we need to undo the... Oh, much better. We should... Okay. We should make it better here also. I should position them better, maybe. We have space for an extra line. And they should go onward and onward. First, let's see if we say 10. We should increase this one by 80. Now, set home. I see. Let me see the logic again. So, X and Y. The Y is divided by 3. Okay. Wait. I might have confused. This is divided by 3. It means every 3 numbers it resets the position. So this is for the Y value. Hi Cosser, che sotto questo è RPG Maker. We are adding random people into the battle. Look at this. Here you are. Oh, you're okay. Wearing the edgy armor. You appear right in the game. And now we are I'm planning a way to position more party members. Let's see what happens if I say 5. Plus 32. Let's see if the rest makes sense now. Non me l'aspettava! Guarda che faccia! Now if I say test, spawns everyone. And now. Oh, wait! So it was X. I see, I should make it better. Because like this, there's not enough space behind. I should make them lined vertically instead of horizontally. You can see they're placed horizontally. I want the opposite, vertically. Oh, also there is an issue. Non sapevo RPG Maker si programmasse in CS. Yeah, I would say me neither, but like I'm doing it for a lot of years, so never mind. It was a change from the previous ones where there was a Ruby on Rails. But yeah, I'm starting to get used to it and I like it. People don't like JavaScript, but personally for making games it's perfect. Unless we talk about the preloading of stuff, which is awful. I should be in there too, but I'm gone. Because for now it only works. Oh, thanks out for the follow. We reached 700 followers! Whoa! We are so close to 7,000! Oh yeah! It's not like you despawn, simply there's no permanence when you close the game. The plan is the game stays open so you don't despawn, but for testing you despawn right when I close the game to relaunch it, because we are testing. So, what's the issue here? What happened? Reading setup. Huh? Okay, what's the issue here? Do we choose a class? 138. Okay, ma... Wait, maybe I get it. I get it. We don't have enough space here. We only have space for 8 party members. Now there was the 6 of testing. There was me, Coster, and Fado. We reached 9. So we need to increase more. Okay. Hopefully we could add them on the go, but for now, for testing, we are expanding. Okay. Okay, so what was I doing? The display. We should make it better. So this is for Exploit Keeper, but this extends them horizontally. We want the opposite, to extend them vertically. But we just need to swap the two, right? So the starting point, we're keeping this one. But here instead, we can copy the other part of the formula. So what you do is, first, it's a cost, a position thing. Like for example, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a line. And this will repeat. This is the... It's the slight offset, right? Is this even necessary? Oh well. I don't fully grasp the full meaning of this, but if it worked, we can just tweak it, right? That's how it works. Let's see how it will look like this. Okay, looks nice. We may want to lower the bar. Oh, everyone is here! Everyone is here! We should definitely make it bigger. Would it work if we just say it's bigger? Oh, what? Okay, now it's cooler because we can see everyone. And would be cool to have extra lines, but why is everyone on the left? Why can't everyone stay on... Okay, to be fair, this can be resolvable. We just change the position, the starting position. 1600. And... 580. Random numbers. Of course, though, we need to position even the enemies accordingly. Okay, a little better. Though this is like a campal battle of Pinnacle. We are so far away from the enemies. Though it's working. We should put them a little on the left. So if we have more party members, they will appear even more behind. So we are close, but some extra steps we need. I made games on Steam. Yeah, I have two. To be fair, nothing released. Though for now I have the demo of Respawn Banter on Steam, which is unfortunately on hold for now because I'm working on another project. Which is an Invalidate... Oh, it's not even here. An Invalidate Your Aid Forever. Which I'm working on a demo and it takes a lot of time. Commercial games are so hard to make. Help me. To the left. No, don't mention that name, please. Don't mention that name. Okay, let's spawn a lot of those. Everyone is here. And here's the party! Because we're gonna party. And look below, there is everyone! Okay, of course, if there are more players, we won't have space for everything. Would be cool to have 2 rows, though, right? I wonder if we can put 2 rows, so we can at least have 20 party members, 20 characters. Though more than 20, I don't know what to do. At least this is cool. I don't think it's much expandable for more party members. We could add a bar above the character health, maybe. Also, we should attack. If I type test, everyone will attack, right? Yes! What's wrong with it? One of the few games my mom could play. No, it's fine, just... I don't know, I saw someone play it and it's not really relaxing, because sometimes the game requires you to put stuff in an order that you don't really get a hint on how. You need to do stuff in arbitrary ways sometimes, I saw online. Huh, I see that the characters walk over each other. Though I think it depends on the draw order. I should draw them in the opposite direction, but... To be fair, yeah, it's actually easy to draw them in the opposite direction. Though it would be weird if they started all the way back. Maybe I should draw them like this. And see what I can do. Though the fairy... Oh, why is it... Why is it so small now? Maybe it really depends on the screen. So if I put it like this, the fairy will be... Okay. This is much better. There is an error because we did not have any user in chat. So, one last thing then. The anti-random, because if you notice, I always spawn here. Always. Yeah, I'm using a plugin to put the names of the users and the players. Well, not a plugin to put the name of the players. I only have a plugin to put the name on the events. So I have to manually rename, or through code rename every character I spawn with the name of the user, of course. But yeah, I use the plugin. It's event label. So the thing to undo this random seed, it's simple. Where is it? Here. Mat set seed random. This is a seed based on the username. That's why I always spawn in the same spot. Though after I do it, we can just do seed random empty. So it sets up to a random seed. I don't know how it gets a random seed since the seed is set, but still. You can see also you spawned in a different spot. Congratulations, it's a Twitcher thing. Well, to be fair, also there's not a lot of programming streamers, right? So that's a pretty cool thing to do. And now they spawn kinda on top of each other, but I hope it's random at least. Is everyone? Let me try again. Okay, yeah, I think it's random. One last try. Totally random, nice. Also, I cannot move anymore. I think the events are body blocking me. I missed. Because I cannot move beyond those. Okay, now I can. Maybe not. What if I type goblin? I will go fight it. Not that we need to test this scene again. Also, I'm a little worried that those characters will go down even more when we spawn more people. It's a problem for later, though. Though I think this is easily solvable. Because that's in the Y coordinate, this one. So instead of dividing by 5, we should get the remaining from 5. So it resets every time. Wait. Let me get it better. So this is the vertical. Maybe we just don't need the second input. The second adds an extra verticality when we are in the row after that. Though we don't need it. Yeah, you can see now they are more aligned, but at least they won't go off screen. I think it's much better now. And we have space for like 100 people, maybe. A little less, but we are close. The better way would to draw them from the back, but I kinda want the front line to be here, so maybe it's better. Okay, we made the actions in battle. One last thing is we need to reset the moves before the battle starts. So we won't have a free move when the battle starts. So we need to do it in two parts. First, a constant command. A static... let's go from the battle. Static function. Reset users moves. So we can do... should be relatively simple. For each Twitch player, this dot skills buffer is empty. So this one just resets for everyone. Now we need to call this thing though, and it will be called when the battle starts. How do we know when the battle starts? I don't know. But definitely it's one of those. Probably... I don't know. Battles... we look for battle start. Set up battle maybe, but it's battle test. Set up battle maybe? Here it is. Maybe set up battle event. Though it's called elsewhere. Objects. Here it is. Set up battle event. That's the only thing. I believe we could just... we could even check the other thing. Let me copy this first. Okay, it's not here. Under 3. No, never mind, it's here. So maybe it's better to intercept directly. Maybe it's better the RPG Maker command that starts a battle. This thing. We can just look for what that calls. I need to find it though. Loop above, event. The best way is to understand how to link what you do in the events and what RPG Maker considers is to look at this part of the code. Because this transforms what you make on RPG Maker into the game. Or at least initialize it. It's the best way to see how to do something through code instead of the event menu. I swear, where is it? Event location, map, movement. There's a lot of stuff, huh? I think we're close. Play movie, no. Oh wait, how does the movie work? I'm curious. Video play, okay. It's another command we should check at anyway. Oh, we could check. Haha, battle processing, here it is. We can just copy this and overwrite it. And we can just do at the start to each players dot reset user moves. And that's enough. Let's see. Spawn everyone. We battle, and now nobody will use an attack, right? No, wrong. It's wrong. Okay, what the hell is wrong with you? What the hell is wrong with you? Twitch players dot user container. What's wrong with you? So, Fazei has a message attack, which is wrong, should have been deleted. What's wrong with you? It's called this thing. And 40. This now refers to the entire class, not the single user. My bad. Okay. Maybe now. Spawn everyone. Go. Let's see now. Should be right. Yeah, nobody attacks. Awesome. And if you type hello, you attack. Awesome. We have it. Okay, that's how it should work. I still don't know what to do with the characters. Maybe I can squeeze them a little more or add a second row. I think with a second row with... Wait. We can squeeze them right away. Maybe 20 is a little too much though. 16 maybe. So if with a second row we can have 32. Yeah, the game, the users command. So you can, for example, type fork or... And you will move in the fork up there with your avatar. Except not. Why? Maybe it's too far? Edinia. Why is that moving? Maybe because there's an event. Maybe because I'm here. Because the player body blocks? No. Huh? Is there an event here? Why is it not moving? I know, it's pretty cool. I'm working for some months only on those streams. I kinda want to do something for the stream, but there's a lot of work to do. Why is it not working? It cannot go up after a point here. It's like there is something blocking the way. Maybe the player. I think it could be the player. Who's got blocking me? I believe it could be the player. Let's see. Okay, yeah, maybe it was the player. It was the invisible player. Which we should also make transparent, just in case. I suppose it's a movement root thing. Okay. To avoid problems, issues in the future. Now, we were testing... What were we testing? Oh yes, the reset commands in the battle. I don't know why my invisible user is. Let's just go with my avatar. And we fight! And now everyone should have reset the moves, right? Wait, that's already what... Wait, no, we did another thing, right? What did we do? Oh yes, the columns! It's either compressed, to be fair. We can definitely... We should definitely get some extra space here. Now... I think it's right. We could have like one less. 11. I think this is the right side. Never mind. So we can have 11 there and 11 in the next row. And if we want to be fancy, we can have 3 rows. But above 3 rows, I don't know what to do. We should make them more squeezable if we have more than 20 viewers. But I think it's a problem for future me. And if it's a problem, awesome. I have 20 viewers. For now, we can keep it like this. It's a problem for future me to handle more users. Okay. We did everything for today. We are here, not even 2 hours, but pretty close. And we already made a good addition. Maybe next time we can finally work on the where is it? Here. On the widget. On the Twitch widget that I can see only myself. Which is not even loading because it's set up to work locally for now. But here you would be able to see your moves of your character. And we need to program also a way to change your equipment. Yes, I also want you to change your equipment, of course. And doing it in chat where you don't even know what you have may not be the best choice. Okay. Let's stop here. Doesn't matter, we have plenty of time to do anything. For now, we stop and I need to work on my other projects, maybe. So, I also have code to check Voodoo Raid. Rule number 1, you don't raid Megami Maju during art. I'm scared. Let's go to... We can go to... NPC. Yeah, okay. That's everything for today then. Tomorrow we play a Critipedia game. Hope I didn't check. I made a post on Reddit and there was already a comment, so could be possible there is a Critipedia tomorrow. Thanks again for coming by, and we see ya whenever it happens.